See, all the good things come from the bad things. If you're not in the mood, better get in your groove. Cause when you do, you'll feel this energy. What we call real positivity.
When I was writing this song, it started out like a joke. We were in the studio. I can remember very well me, Trevor, Bensoul, and it started out as a joke because Bensoul was playing something on the piano, I think on the guitar actually, and then we just started vibing to it, and Trevor just started making a beat, and all of a sudden it was a whole melody, and it just happened so quickly. And we took that song for granted in the beginning, to be honest. And I kept on saying, I need to release my next solo project. People are waiting for a solo project from me. I need to release it soon. I thought, let me release Te Amo. And we're like, oh, it's still not it. And then actually, one of my friends told me, why don't you release Sawa? Because I sent her the demo when we just recorded the first verse. She's like, why don't you release Sawa? And boom, that happened. We were like, this is the song. This is the song we've been waiting for. After recording 4 failed songs in the studio, after just having so many back and forth on which solo are we going to release, this happened, and boom, it was so worth it.
We're shooting Sawa, our third music video with Tanasha Donna. From my perspective and from my crew's perspective, how we're seeing this is, we are going through tough times right now with the COVID situation. And, it doesn't have to be that everything is gloomy, finances and, the economic situation and, people are not meeting up. Kila kitu iko sawa. And that's the moral of this song, that like regardless of whatever you're going through, you can always afford to smile. The good thing about Tanasha is like she likes to represent, the ordinary wananchi. If you realize the first video, radio also had the same aspect of, trying to relate with the common wananchi. So we are trying to do the same type of concept. And yeah, as you can see, we have acrobats, we have fire blowers, we have kid dancers, we have the local beautiful people.
I met Tanasha like 6 years ago. She was just fresh from Belgium, and I could tell she was hungry to be in the show business, and she wanted to be really in it. Just the other day, she was showing me videos while she was a kid with her dad. She was singing, and I was like, wow, you were really born for this. She really loves this music, and she's doing it from deep down.
So my name is Pascal Tukodi, and we are here on Tanasha's new video, Niko Sawa. It's an amazing song.
Hey guys, it's your girl Tanasha Donna, and right here we are behind the scenes of my latest single, Sawa. It's an uplifting song. It's to show people that regardless what happens, always remain positive. At the end of every tunnel is a light.
I believe the music came from the strength of a woman who was going through a shake-up in her life. And she channeled that energy to give us this beautiful art that can uplift the spirit. So Sawa project is phenomenal.
We are doing the biggest music in 2020, even though the corona is around. This is how we do it. It's Tanasha Donna. If you don't know, it's the biggest music if you don't know. Called the Sawa. Check out.
Leo tuko kwa Tanasha behind the scene na tuko na Lennox.
Yo, what's up? DJ Epic behind the scenes hapa manzi. I don't even know where we are. Some random place in this Kenya. Behind the scenes, it's an amazing vibe, amazing feel. Yo, this jam is fire. You don't even know.
Day 2 on the set of Sawa. We are at Rolf's place. It's an old vintage place, and it's adventurous. It's a beautiful place, And the reason why we went with this theme was just to show the African rich heritage,
With this location, we like the way the roof, the walls look like they're made of mud. How they're inconsistent and rough and stuff. Yeah, so we really wanted that rustic walls and look. And then we also wanted really unique furniture that's like sculpted, not just like we really wanted everything that just looks like it's made out of ground. So that's what we were aiming for today, and I think we got it pretty much.
My name is Ruth Odhiambo. I'm a fashion stylist. So clearly my role here today is dressing the gorgeous Tanasha and the models and everyone. So today we did 2 outfits. We did a very figure-hugging outfit. The theme for the entire shoot for me was Afro vintage. So it's African, but it's the vintage vibe that, even considering the location. So what she was wearing mostly was a touch of African, but also very retro vibes, very vintage vibes. So the shorts, the blue shorts she wore, the top, very old school, but then we try and make it like work in these modern times. That's what we did. And we did also a pop of African in some scenes, because there's an outfit she did which is all African, a very beautiful skirt. Yeah, so that was the theme for even everyone else, the extras, the models and everything.
Tanasha is so creative, so that like even if you write a script and word by word and do a storyboard, like she can walk somewhere and say something, she's like, yo Ivan, can we do this? And I think the reason why we work together is because we're always flexible, we're not stiff, so we're flexible enough to just improvise. When her son was part of the script initially, it was meant to be in the living room with him playing Legos. We had the Legos, but when we saw the piano, it was just like, man, for some reason the sunlight coming into the room, the artificial sunlight that is, and the piano and the clothes that the kid already had, that everything just looked like this is what we should do. So we ended up doing that.
This was just amazing. I loved the 2 days. They were beautiful. I felt like I was going to be under a lot of pressure, but I wasn't. But it was amazing. I think it's one of the most professional projects I've ever worked on. One of the most professional sets I've been on. And I've been doing styling for quite some time. So I've loved the entire experience. It was very beautiful. Everyone is very professional. Oh my God. I've learned new things. I've met new people. I'm happy and I'm excited about it.
Tanasha hapa hivi. Mi role yangu nilikuwa skateboarder. Nimefanya mashots kadhaa. Itakuwa kali. Wait for it.
Ya Natasha, hii leo ya Tanasha. Leo ni siku ya kwanza yangu kupata na Tanasha, mashabiki wake mazee. Big up sana, naona watu wamekuwa wengi leo kuja kushuhudia hii video shoot. God bless everyone.
One of our most valued clients. Thank you, T. You're amazing as usual. We got some pretty dope looking stuff. Ivan Odi, is the baddest guy in the city.
Been a crazy shoot. Yesterday we had to block a road. We had so many extras and having to control a crowd during coronavirus season. But we made it work, and right now we're here and we're excited to work with her. Everybody on set has been so cooperative.
It's just Tanasha, there's just something special about her. And now that she's a mother, it makes her even more special. Because they say mothers do wonders, right? There's nothing like a black African woman, bro. Trust me, bro. They're usually goddesses. These people are wonder women. See how she's here performing on set? Then she's gonna go back home and be a mother and still cook for the baby. Can you imagine? Would you do that as a guy? Would you cook for your kids?
I enjoyed the fact that everybody was just full of positivity and good energy, and I loved the fact that I got to have my son on one of the scenes playing piano with me. It was so interesting because he just has this thing for music. I can already tell as his mom, and he has this thing for music. First of all, he's addicted to these nursery songs that you see on TV, and secondly, the minute he realized that the sound coming out of the piano, he was just there pressing it, and he has these times where he sings. So yeah, yeah, he's my life. That was amazing. I just want to say a huge thanks to the entire team and crew that made this happen. And I just want to say it was good vibes, good energy, and I love the fact that the song preaches that as well. So yeah, thanks to all the supporters, thanks to all the people who are behind the scenes, and I can't wait for you guys to jam with this and vibe with it and tell me what you think.
Come here. Can we do the track? Niko sawa sawa na wewe. Woo! Niko sawa.